Hi, everybody. It's Friday. Mochi's a lump. That's something nice and cute that I can appreciate. I don't know about the rest of you, but ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. Can we get some love in chat for Luke and Michelle, please? Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you both. I love you all. Luke, I'm serious. Move? Just reposition. I'm serious when I say I'm gonna start collecting your family members like Pokemon. Yeah. Your other brother's next.
I won!
Hi, Barn. Thank you also. Thank you also for subscribing. Sending love to you too. I saw you react with emotes to some of the Discord messages earlier, and I was thanking you and sending good vibes. He doesn't use his iPad anymore? Oh, not to worry. I can break through that. He won't need his comfort shows when we introduce him to my stream. Hey, hang on. There we go. Okay, I did a funny thing. I love this sweatshirt. This is actually one of my favorite pieces of clothing, and it's better on the back. Also, no one can see. I've got my Jolene jeans on, so that was Jolene staring out at you from the patch on my ass.
I'll handle the rubies.
Gatsby, thank you so much for the cheer. Thank you. Yeah, so straight up, I'll just be complete. I wasn't gonna stream today. I I woke up with a migraine at 4 a.m. on Tuesday. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. And this is I think the first time I've gotten dressed since Monday. So I've just had a lot of headaches this week. Haven't really felt super good. Haven't really known a lot of.
I'll handle the rubies.
Thank you also. Like joy or hope, even. Anything I could say about it would get me put on a watch list by your choice of a government organization with the 3-letter acronym. It's bad. And I feel bad. And I wasn't gonna stream today. And multiple people, I said this to multiple people, and they were like, "I think you underestimate the value of just like having a place where people can be sad together." And I was like, I don't want you to be right though. So we're here. It's in Minecraft. Yeah, this is the gold star of joking. I wear it so people know when I'm joking, when I'm telling a joke. God, it's a joke. What are people getting so like upset about? It's a joke. I don't know. I would quite like to be. Yeah, what would it entail? Right? To be on a watch list. NASA's watch list. I'd like to know. Say I was gonna make a joke and it hurt actually, so I'm not gonna make it. Got dressed in order. See, I quite literally, Mochi has been pulling such heavy lifting this week. He's been so soft, he's been so snuggly, and I know that it's because he's cold. Because I'm not turning the heat on in the house. I don't like to run heat, right? I am very much so an advocate of why, yeah, I want to look like the fucking Michelin man. I want to be as puffed out in as many layers as possible. I used to sleep with the windows open in Milwaukee in the winter because I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So I know that Mochi's just snuggly because he's trying to leech off my body heat because he's freezing. But I like to believe there's some deeper solace involved, right? So much attention because she wants attention. Yeah. So suffice it to say, he cold. But I like it, and I'll take what I can fucking get. So, it is. I don't have anything to say, right? And I think we all feel that. I have nothing to say. I'm just here, but we can be here together, and I hope that that's good. I had to explain the concept of sits to someone earlier today. So there's this thing that I do with messages where if I want to be around you, but I don't necessarily have like something to say, I'll just message like the word sits. And it's meant to be like, like here I am. Like I'm in your space. I'm on your couch. I'm just here. I'm just vibing. I bring with me nothing. I offer you nothing. I'm just here. I'm sitting. We're sitting together. And I feel like that's going to be the vibe of today's stream. We're just sitting. We're sitting together. Endearing Chromio trait, is it actually? Yeah, I'll just message people the word sits. And I had someone be like, what the fuck does that mean, actually? And I'd be like, well, my friend. I'm so glad you asked. Yeah, just I'm here and we're sitting together. So I'm here. I'm queer. I'm ready to sit. I'm on the floor. I got my legs crossed. I'm shrimping in a chair of my choice. Sits. Yeah, sits. We're sitting. It's a sit stream. So just sitting. Literally. Hi Holden, how are you? Hey, what the fuck? I kind of love you all so much. Okay. Some Sith. Oh, see, but then instead of typing sits, you have to type Sith. You should unpretzel yourself before your hip flexors get too tight. Like, the shrimping's important, but we must shrimp in optimal form. So, hey, Packet. I love you all. So here's what's on the plan for today. This is my second cup of tea. I've got G-Crow 2 tea bags in here. Because why not, right? My head hurts. Mochi is here. And here's the plan for today. I don't know if we can finish 5.1, but we might try. I do, however, need to do 2 dungeons. Ooh, I got a hype chest. Hang on. Kitty hype! That's so cute. This is the emote I just got from the hype train everyone started. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I need to make like some animated mochi emotes desperately. Like it needs to be done. I haven't had time. I didn't get anything done this week. So if anybody was expecting shit from me, whoops. Like any of y'all, anybody else, not happening. Sorry. I've been in slime mode for the last 4 days. So because of the hellscape. Yeah, it's great. Plan for today is I need to do Academia Nighter. I need to do the twinning, and then we're going to try to finish 5.1. I think we'll probably do Academia Nighter within like the next hour because I want to fight something. I don't know. I'm torn between whether or not we should open stream with Academia Nighter because we've just unlocked is the wrong word, but we just accessed like the second portion, like whatever the new chapter is for 5.1. So it is pretty short. You think we can do it? Yeah, Freya, people are telling me because I was gonna do both of these off stream, and I had multiple people approach me like, you should stream the twinning. I have a couple of people who are like, you should stream the Reen and Thancred raid also, which I have not made any progress in beyond accepting the quest. But it's a lot of reading. I don't know, but apparently it's like actually kind of important in a way that the previous raids have not been. But reading. So then you can watch my ultimate stream. How dare you tempt me with ultimates? Ooh, you came for me. You know me so well. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, have you ever seen bait that has just like made for you personally? Like someone says something to you and you're just like, fuck, you did your research. What the hell? Man, yeah, we spot acquired ultimate. I still gotta beat you, Cobb. I don't want to have to read in Final Fantasy. That's my problem. I want the cutscenes to be voice acted. But I need to do it. So we'll see. We'll focus on twinning and Academia Nighter today. I finally got do you remember last week when I was like, hey, I might have a special glam surprise? Yeah, well, not fully. The promise was a lie because of the week. But I did finally unlock 100 wins in Seal Rock, and I got the Field Commander coat, which actually looks pretty fucking good. And we might need to wear that on stream today. Because I never have to play Seal Rock ever again. Now, I do need to get 4,000 more kills in PvP in order to acquire my Hand of Mercy title. But I never have to play Seal Rock again, and nor will I. Nor will I. Thank you very much. Sorry, I heard a sound, and I was like, is it the house creaking, or did somebody knock at the door? Look at me acting like I would answer it, even if somebody had knocked at the door, right? Nope, I'm not getting out of this chair. Yeah, let's get into the game. We might start with academia. We might start with it, get it out of the way, get real fresh. I need to figure out healing at level 80 with the duty finder moved into a different, or the party list rather, moved in top left, because I think I'm gonna have to move it back to bottom right, which will upset like the delicate balance with where on-screen chat is and also the webcam. I don't know. So I'm not home. I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. I definitely don't want anybody to talk to me about religion. Go away. Always, you have my center left. I'm with Freya. I think bottom right is best. I think I need all of my important shit on the bottom. And for whatever reason, I like having the top mostly clear. Like, there have been multiple times in PvP where I've been, like, trying to do something, and there's been, like, an interloper conveniently disguised behind the party list. And I don't see them, then I get ganked, and then I get salted earth, and then I get dancered, and then I get hysteria, and then I get gooned, and it's like, I think it needs to move. I don't think that's a good location. I'm not getting used to it. I think it's hindering me. It's an active hindrance. Yeah, seduced. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the status condition. You are seduced. And then you're hysteria. Then you get gooned on. It's bad. It's bad. PvP in this game is bad. I would urge you never to play it. I need 4,200 more kills. Yeah, that's how I seduce me all. It's just like the inflatable tube dance. You like go still and you're like for like 5 seconds or something. It's probably more like 3 seconds, but it feels like 5 because you're just standing there mashing a button, begging not to die as you yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Like what, and it's tough. It's tough. This is going to be the last thing I say about PvP. They need to rehaul it. They never will. They never will, right? It's never going to get any better. Can I just say, if you're a Sam main, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I think you're the worst. I think you're a sick player with sick thoughts. I hate you because inevitably, this is the strat, right? I can't touch you. I can't touch you. If I see a Sam out of position, it's one of two things. It's either a stupid player, they're bad at the game. It's their food, I can eat them. Or it's a really skilled samurai who wants me to think they're out of position so they can Kazushi and then Zantetsuken me and I die immediately. I hate you. I can't, the only way to win is not to play. I just can't touch you. I have to be like, is that a stupid samurai? And then if a bunch of other people jump on them, I go, yeah, that's a stupid samurai and I can kill them. Or I have to be like, is that a stupid samurai? I don't know. Oh, nope, he's throwing up guard. That's not a stupid samurai. Then they Zantetsuken someone else, and then I can kill them. I hate it. I hate you. I think you're all evil, manifesting evil. Evil curses for you. Melees are getting... Where did they say this? Hey, are they going to do something about the state of Dark Knights in PvP also? By any chance? By any chance? I hate it. I hate it. And I just have to watch it happen. I just have to watch it happen. Like, I'm sitting there going, don't touch them. Don't touch them. And then, I mean, fa-ching! And one of my teammates dies. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man, but now you don't have your LB. And then I eat them. It's... What gives you the right? Right? My goon ult is really only good when I've stacked a bunch of battle high. Samurai can have 0 battle high and insta-kill somebody. Why? Why? Make it make sense. It won't make sense. PvP is I hope it's in the patch notes. I don't read patch notes because I try not. I don't read anything because I don't inadvertently want to be spoiled for content that I've not yet accessed. I'm actually, if I'm going to be talking about PvP, I'll take us into the game. Yeah, why not? You have hate in your hearts all the time. I also have hate in my hearts. What about the hate in my heart? What about my goon hate? I've got so much hate to goon. Actually, I play Scholar in PvP, so what do I know about anything? Well, I take that back. I would play Scholar in Seal Rock PvP, but I am in fact a gooner in other forms of PvP. I went 15-1 last week. I can't tell you how good that felt. This is my really, really embarrassing admission. This is my confession to you. This is a public cry for help. I've been grinding so much for the glamour, of course, for the glamour you see. I'm ranked publicly by the Lodestone as one of the top 30 players on Fairy by victories. I didn't know they had a public ranking. They do, apparently. Not top 10. As of last week, it was top 30. I really hope it's less than that. And now I don't have to play anymore. So, it's so fucking funny. Freya, it's hilarious. I'm out here not paying any sort of attention, and the match ends, and I've done 1.5 million damage as a Skull. It's stupid. Number brain go burr. It feels so good. It's false cope, but yeah. Oh, it makes me feel so strong. Poison. You want poison? I give you poison. You know what? Other team, you should have poison too. Both enemy teams, why don't you group up so I can poison 50 people in one go? It's sickening. Yeah, I'm taking us into the game. Hang on. Yeah, it is. I'm toxic. Yeah. And I'm slipping under. Do we see? Do we hear? I'm going to show you guys the glamour, and you're going to have to tell me if it was worth it. I really hope it was worth it, but you're going to have to tell me. I accepted, Freya. I accepted. Thank you. See it here? Off to a good start. Yeah, that's right, universe. Throw me a fucking bone here. The mixer didn't crash. Like, all right. Even my tech is like, man, I don't know. I guess we better fucking get our act together. UI so clean, so fresh, so clean. I can make it cleaner if I hide this, actually. Now, I need that when we get into combat, of course, but this is the glamour that I've been grinding 100 Seal Rock wins for. I think it was worth it. I'll be honest, y'all. I think it might have been worth it. I got my online cred now. Now everyone in this game can know I'm a PvP tryhard. And I see Banui dance. I don't have the wait, what Banui dance? I've got the bee's knees, but when Male Vieira use it, they nerfed their hip rotation for some reason, and it makes me really sad. So, right? I think it's a cool job. We got the 2B gloves, the Ishgardian thigh boots, which I'm quite literally never taking off. I'm pretty sure this is in every single one of my glamours that isn't leg revealing. The default one? What do you mean? Bunnies have a default dance? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's a default dance? What do you mean? There's just a regular... You're fucking with me. I never knew this? If I count it, Ishgardian thigh boots legitimately might be the best glam item in the game. There's a regular dance emote? Whoop! Oh! We schmoove? It's almost like it's too energetic. Nice. Hi, Sunnis. Hi, Sunnis Bunnis. I feel like my bunny needs to move more slowly, I feel. Yeah, my son, this catboy saw my hips move and went, whoa, can't handle that, and fucked off. Hear the shit out of son. Good. Good. Wait, is that the default Ellison dance? No, that's Bee's knees. Yeah, son, why you want to fight me, huh? So every race has unique. I didn't know that. I thought all of the dances you had to pay for at the Gold Saucer or something. Is there a cat dance? I was like, is this Freya? That's Freya. Hang on, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, friend names only. Hi Freya. Hi Freya. All right. Femme Aura dance is top tier default, but it never loops. No. The Aura one is very twirly. I'm gonna need people to demonstrate these dances, or I'm gonna have to look them up on YouTube. Yeah. I had no idea. Oh my god, whoa, it is twirly! Oh, hey, what the fuck? Yo, okay, the Aura dance kind of slaps though. The Aura dance kind of made me feel something. I love it. You said you can't see my mod. I know. I need to actually get like some. I would never do this, Square Enix. But in a world where I could, I would install mods for the game. But I would never. I don't do that. I love law and rules. I take them very seriously. Always I be following rules. Square Enix. Yeah, this is we're joking. We're saying nonsense things for fun and woohoos, but we love rules. All right, we're sweeping up, dead. All right, we're gonna open with Academia Igniter. That just feels like, so I wanna get it off my to-do list. So if anyone is on Aether and you wanna do Academia Igniter, I'm gonna be doing Academia Igniter in like 5 minutes. Packet Cat. Packeto Cato, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Thank you, you've given 44, oh my gosh. Packet Cat, thank you. I hope that your Friday has been a positive one. I appreciate you, thank you. Hey, Jalen. Okay, where am I going? I should probably make it visible. That's just Duty Finder. I don't know what I'm doing, but I gotta go to my journal. Yeah, let's get Academia Igniter. And then we'll focus on, I fucked it. One day I'll actually know which buttons to push. It's not that one. Not that, okay, am I just gonna have to, I knew this. I knew this yesterday. That's it, I'm just gonna click it. There we go, all right. Let's go to Amarant and speak with the administrative clerk. It's gonna be Macarensis. I'm gonna wanna know what the name of that actually, like, signifies later on, right? There's my bird! I gave my bird new drip. So, bird be purple. Bird be purple and red. I can actually fly here now? Yeah, I can. I'm glad that this place didn't go away, right? Because I know in the Shadowbringers cutscene following Emmett's defeat, it seemed like the illusion would be decaying, and I'm glad that's not the case. Where am I going? The macaroni, man, y'all, I would fuck up some macaroni right now. Absolute, do these doors do open? Okay, that was my problem. I was like, those doors are so big. I bet they're just decoration. Nah, those doors, they do open. How may I help you? Yeah, I believe I've got a dungeon to do. Yeah, there's a beast wandering around. It's bothering the fish people. Can we curtail your beasts, please? Yeah, that's one of the dogs you can get from Stormblood, I believe. I haven't started mount grinding for Shadowbringers yet. I've not done any of the extremes. I tried to queue for, I want to do them synced, right? And Hades Extreme, I want to do blind. I want to do it blind and then review the mechanics for that portion after I've seen it. And then follow that. Because I wasn't really super excited by any of the Stormblood extremes. But Nidhogg and Thornton are kind of my gaming lifeblood. And I really want to... I feel like Hades will be really sick. So... But I queued for Titania Synced yesterday for like over an hour. And only one person joined. It was really sad. My ideal Mac. White cheddar or yellow cheddar? Michelle. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why make me choose? Why should I limit the amount of cheese I can have on my Mac? I don't feel like I need to be pigeonholed into choosing a finite amount of dairy. ¿Por qué no los dos? Give me as all of the cheese. All of it. All of it. I love mac and cheese. It can't go wrong. It's pasta. It's dairy. I say that I have multiple friends actually who are gluten intolerant, dairy intolerant, and it's like actually a lot of things could go wrong for those people, but for me, it's okay. This beast was like no other. Judged by the description, it may be one of the new types of fauna created by the researchers of the Academia Anider. This matter is out of my purview. Take your claims to the Bureau of the Architect or speak with an Academia scholar directly. Its public offices are to the south. If this mystery beast is one of their experiments, they will surely have more information. Thank you, Giant Ghost. Okay, then we go to the south. Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, that's the trend that I noted. These doors don't open. Oh, it's the other doors. The identical doors on the other side. That's the trend I noticed among... Do these doors open? Okay, yeah, it's these. I was like, am I fucking trapped in the Creator Bureau or whatever that is? All of my friends who are lactose intolerant play this great Russian roulette with it. They're like, this might really fuck me up, but I'm gonna have it. And then I check in with them later and they're like, oh God. I'm like, was it worth it? They're like, yes. But they seem as if they're in absolute agony. So yeah, you gotta pick your battles when it comes to dairy. I don't know where I got this mount from, and I think this might be the first time I've ever flown with it. What is this? We're just hanging out? Is it a bird? Is it a plant? I have no idea where this came from. Sometimes Mount Roulette really serves me up a win. Okay, so it's in this building then. We've got somebody already waiting. There's Mr. Bunnis. I think the coat might have been worth it. Maybe. Welcome to the public offices of the Academia Anider. The hallowed halls of the Academia are restricted to accredited scholars. Yeah, I was gonna say, what if I told you Emmett Selk wanted to fuck me and he like gave me special papers? What if I said that? Yeah. My residency arranged directly by Emmett Selk himself. Don't ask me where he is. He can't be gone. He was too sick to be gone. If they brought back Xenos, they can bring back Emmett. And I have strong feelings about that. You've been granted special dispensation to enter our prestigious institution. What prompted your visit with us today? There's a beat. I'm so tiny! I was like barely on screen! What the hell? Was it supposed to be that close to me for a hot second? That particular creation is under our supervision. Have you thought about making better creations that don't terrorize the local population? Gorsby, thank you so much for the cheer. please, please get your rest in and feel better. Thank you for hanging out. He would like to confirm the beast's containments. Might I suggest a tour of the grounds? Our head researcher is in residence and may be available to answer questions about the experiment you described. Who the researcher, though? Well, the researcher, is it Hythlotius? Who's the researcher? I ain't forgotten about that guy. Your zeal for knowledge is impressive in one so young. That's right. They think I'm a toddler. I implore you to be careful inside the academia. Mind what you touch. Try not to distract the other researchers from their work. Report to me on your return. It wouldn't do to lose track of our little visitor. This is especially funny because as far as M. Vieira go, I am the shortest bunny you can possibly be. So I am indeed. Regardless of whether or not we are comparing me to these ghosts, I am a little visitor. How is everyone holding up? Bad! Not great, I'll be honest. Why do I look like I'm about to ask if someone has games on their phone? Like... All right. Does anybody want to do the Academia and Eider with me? I'm gonna go ahead and assume Moonlifter Bunnis is interested. Yeah, let's, if anybody wants to do dungeons, I'll give you a couple of minutes to make your way over here to log in. Let me know and I'll invite you. Do I want a white mage for this? Do I want a scholar? I'm feeling white mage, but I'm always feeling white. What? Where did you come from? Just like you clipped through the counter? That was so funny. Yeah, get in here. I believe we need another DPS. If there's a DPS free. Liliana Lunalba, would you like to Sam for us? Even though I said some mean things about Samurai. That's just PvP Samurai. It's not, it's not personal. It's not you, I swear. It's just PvP Samurai. Actually, I'm gonna invite John. Hang on. Yeah, get in here. John may have gone to sleep, actually, which would have been the objectively correct choice. But, we'll see if we can get another DPS in the next couple of minutes. Otherwise... Yeah, we should white mage, because I don't know if I've picked up my latest gear for Scholar yet. And Astrologian almost certainly not. Although they're free, so maybe I did. No, we'll stick with white mage. Let my mount's face. No. What mount is this? Is that an axolotl? Where did you get that? More than positive I saw a cheesecake. Yo! Well, in that case... Let me see. It's the final boss of the Endwalker Raid tiers. That's so fun. I was scrolling through all of the mounts you can get from the gold saucer the other day. And even though they're expensive, none of them really called to me. So I might end up spending all of my points on, or the points that are left over rather, on orchestrion rolls. I have a bunch of faded rolls I need to give to my crafting friends, so I can be like, will you make this into something I can use so it can stop taking up space in my retainer's inventory, please? Please. What's going on? Final Fantasy is going on. Is this not a recognizable game to you? I don't know what to tell you, my friend. I am not. We have a full party. But thank you for offering. Otherwise, I may have taken you up on that. Yeah, there's a cheesecake. Get in here, cheesecake. All right. I don't know why I was about to get on my mount. It's Academia Nighter time. Those are, I want to do extremes so badly, y'all. It's killing me. Are these considered high-end duties? No. Are they just all the way down at the bottom? Sure must be. All right. A Nighter, and then we'll 5.1 some more, and then when we get closer to the end of stream, we'll do the twinning. And I repaired all of my gear, so nothing should be broken. Oh, it's pretty. No one told me it would be pretty. I kind of wish we let him win, I'll be honest with you. I think Emmett Silk was cooking. All right, let's go. The beast has broken free and released the other experiments. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Does that say monk? It's engendered monk, but I thought it said monk. Sunnis, this is a big pull. Well, hopefully this will be fine. You know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah, why not? We'll open with the big guns. If only because I like using the spell because I think it's pretty. Like, was it necessary? Unclear. But does it look nice? Yeah. I like when I have magic wings. Nice. The beast of Mochi is in the dungeon. Mochi is under the blanket. He has been truly a testament to the powers of Lump recently. And honestly, I get it. I get it, Mochi. I feel like this would be a really nice dungeon to go through with friends, so you can take like pictures. I think it's pretty, but I think everything about Amarok's pretty. Something that I've had to really get used to with Dancer, I have it in my head that if I'm DPS, I need to be really, really close to all of the enemies. That's not true. But consistent, I can be a lot further away than I think. And you would think I would understand that as a caster, but for whatever reason playing ranged DPS slides right off my smooth brain. Oh, there's another one now. Oh! Is that shark gonna get us? I think it's gonna get us. far, so good. Nobody's dying, which is great. Oh, okay, it's fine. Again, nobody's dying, so it's fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Well, we would be okay if I could read the visual signs that would hit prior to that attack actually dropping down. Nobody asks too much of me. There are lines on the ground. That's what I'm used to looking at, but I need to actually start looking at boss models. Again, getting ass blasted is not the same as dying. We can take damage. We'll always take damage, but as long as we don't eat shit. Gear cute. Gear earrings. I'll greet it. I only have 20 open spaces left in my glamour armoire. There are 780 items in my glamour armor. Visitor's guide. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Will there be chromium? I would love to have chromium. I unironically want one that says, like, I do not control the speed at which water boils. Did you know the original Halmerit, a man lauded for countless advancements in the field of phytobiology, was an avid landscape gardener? He was famed for botanical labyrinths of intricate design, the foliage of which he sought to protect from voracious pests, or i.e. mochi, with the inventive application of creation magics, a recreational project said to have led to the evolution of the world's first carnivorous plants. Students of his research later expanded upon these early techniques and successfully developed an extended family of ambulatory flora. If you, too, wish to set down roots in this fertile field of study, hearken you to the words of Halmerit and submit your application to the academia. I want to work in the academia. This isn't fair. There was another visitor at the start. I might have to... No! They killed the ghost! I will have to read the one at the start, even if I immediately leave the duty afterwards. I'm gonna slide past that, and no one can stop me. Oh, yesterday? Your biggest deadline? I am so sorry, Francis. I got the earrings. I'm gonna have to go through my glamour dressing cleared up. Whoa! All right, we got plants in pots. Yeah, I'll just eat the damage on that. Whatever, I'm a healer. You can't kill me. Just gonna heal myself into infinity and it's gonna piss you off. I see that happen in PvP all the time. Bye, Entrot. Have a good rest of your shift. Hey, not bad. I will be on. I did expect to eat more shit than I currently am, or that we currently am, I suppose. Alright, Tank, I'm not gonna heal you for the next 10 seconds, so figure it out. My uptime, you see. I use presence of mind. Very good. But is that actually called presence of mind? What is that? Yes, it is. I'm a good healer. I'm an ultimate raider. I know the names of my skills. I did deserve that. Not this one, though. Is this boss specifically designed to piss black mages off? It's like, hope you like moving. That does. Interesting. I was like, why is that purple stuff on the ground? And now we know. Spits. Is this a Eureka boss also? Because I feel like we've seen this before. Or something very similar to it. Don't mind if I do. I already... I'm not sure where I would have gotten one because we're doing this for the first time, but... Flee the way you came. Even worse lies ahead. I'll be honest, Ghost. It hasn't been that bad. Skill issue. We'll agree on that. Sorry, Tank. I was glamming. Don't die. We're good. Everyone's good. We're so strong and capable. It's often reused. I wonder if I got it from one of the other dungeons. Playing a warrior, so honestly, I'm just a green DPS at this point. Pegasus? Ooh, research report. I'm gonna read that. So let's kill these first. Remember there being a dapper frog? Oh, yes, I do. I do remember that dungeon. Yeah, yes. Or rather, I remember the things I said about that frog. Yeah, okay. The instances of spontaneous creation occurring in the one slot remaining. Great. So when I finish this, let me throw some shit out, yeah? Occurring in the lands across the ocean are now a confirmed phenomenon. Seemingly unguided by conscious will, these aberrations are said to manifest as malformed beasts of nightmarish aspect and unrestrained ferocity. High-ranking phantomologists have since been dispatched to afflicted areas where they conducted the capture and transport of a single entity. This specimen, characterized by a disproportionately large maw, was dubbed Archaeotania, and investigations into its etheric composition are ongoing. A theory posited by the esteemed La Habrea suggests that the shape these fiendish beings assume is not random, but an amalgamation of the fears which lurk beneath our rational minds. As of this writing, researchers have begun pursuing methods by which potent guardians of deliberate design might be engendered to stand against this mounting threat. Oh, we limit breaking? Okay, now I have nothing in my... Yeah, son, I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give you a shield, and then I'm going to throw some stuff out. Sorry. God, why is it full? Okay, you know what I probably don't need? let's just do a quick sort. Yeah, I probably don't need an Animos pot helm. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. So that's fine for me. And I have 2 old roses, so I probably don't need one of them. And everything else should get me through the rest of the dungeon. Okay, see, the tank was fine. Not even a problem. Void Arc, that must have been, I was thinking of Copycat Cassie, but it must have been the boss in the Void Arc. I know exactly which one you mean. The gross one who stand on the platforms, yep. This is it. We're done? In the name of noble creation, come forth Quetzalcoatl, tame the frenzy which profanes these halls. Cannot carry anymore. Tell me it's not okay. Why am I just randomly getting materia? I hate this. Stop materia from flooding my inventory. All right, we're good. Like, what's it even good for? I know what materia is good for. I just never seem to spend it at the rate at which I acquire it. That's the problem. Is this a Final Fantasy VIII boss? Didn't cast that. Oh well, not the worst thing. Are we supposed to touch those or not? I don't like what's happening. Oh, I don't like what's happening at all. Well, we'll just dash through it, I guess. I do think maybe we're meant to be absorbing that stuff. Okay, this boss is too big. He does not fit on my screen. I think we've probably seen all of his tricks. And I want to believe that we're basically in the clear. These orbs keep reminding me of Sephiroth. Anybody want a limit break? Yay! I thought it might be worse and or harder. I am pleasantly surprised it was not. It's a salmon! I do miss my bunny's little tiara. We might have to give him his tiara back. Because he's princess. I say, I already have that. All right, I've got 2 empty spaces in my inventory. We'll give Caramel Cheesecake little pet. Do I get a cutscene after this? I don't. I can just speak with them. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take our break here, and I need to heat up my tea. It's cold, and we will turn in this quest when I come back. So enjoy the music, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hello, I'm back with heated up tea. Feels good. Feels nice. Wait, this is another blue quest? Do I not get the green for doing it? Is there something else after this? Our studious visitor returns. What did you think of our experiments? Were your questions answered in a satisfactory manner? I don't think so. Wait, can I only pick one? Or can I pick multiple? I have nothing more to ask. Makes me think I can ask multiple. Yeah, Heaven's Door. Can I pick multiple choices or just one? Because that informs my decision a little bit, right? Sithman assumes only one. Shit! Okay. I want to assume more than one because of I have nothing more to ask. But... Ooh, that's tough. I feel like if we say we never thought of La Habrea as an academic, we'll get lore about La Habrea specifically. But I would like to know why the scholars were turning into monsters. Fuck it. I'm an Asian slut to my core, so here we go, I guess. Oh my, yes. There are few who can match his knowledge and expertise in the field of phantom creation. You passed through the words of La Habrea, did you not? I imagine you found the research material there to be of particular interest considering the purpose of your visit. Was there aught else which piqued your curiosity? I shall endeavor to provide you with answers to the best of my ability. Yes, please. All of them.
Good.
The scholars have turned into monsters. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. What you witnessed would not have been transformation magics. 'Tis more likely you observed the results of our research into advanced creation. Shape-changing is a temporary effect at best. Creation, on the other hand, converts one's life energies into ether, which is then expended to bring a well-constructed concept into solid reality. By combining the ether of many individuals, we can theoretically create entities of even greater complexity and grandeur, the methodology of which is the focus of our current experiments. Interesting. So the scholars were not transforming themselves. They were sacrificing their ether to create something new. Thank you. I like it too. Escaped? I should think not. The academia neither boasts the most secure facilities and research protocols of any institution on this star, but they were scheduled to conduct research on those samples we captured from across the sea. They keep mentioning this thing across the sea. Even one of the quests that we had in Amarat and the debate hall was like, should we give aid to the people across the sea? And I'd like to know more about that civilization. Is it possible they were even more potent than we anticipated? Yet even if such were the case, one cannot dismiss the resourcefulness of our scholars. Not to mention the presence of the esteemed Lahabrick. Was he there? Yes, I am certain they will soon have the situation well in hand. You needn't worry your young mind about such things, and do not be discouraged. 'Tis a pity your inquiries were disrupted this time, but there will be other opportunities to visit. Was there aught else which piqued your curiosity? I have nothing more to ask. Well, as long as your thirst for knowledge has been slaked, then we shall consider your visitation time well spent. As for the creature you suspect has broken free, rest assured our officials will be taking up the thread of your investigation. You are certain it was not within the academia grounds. I'm sorry. Anytime they cut to my bunny from that angle, it's so funny. If by some miracle Archaeotania has gained its freedom, what has become of the researchers tasked to contain it? Probably nothing good. I don't know. Ethereally is a word. Most definitely. Idle musings, nothing more. Was there not an acquaintance awaiting news of your progress? Best not to keep them in the dark. It seems the Academia Anidar has no further information for you regarding the mystery beast. Return to the derelicts and make your report to the Ondo. Alright, goodbye, helpful ghost. Thank you, smart PhD ghost. Alright, let's turn this in. We need to go to... Geez, where even is this? Coluzia. We have to go to Yulmore for this? Alright, then let's go to right. It's Yulmore's first Why didn't I go to actual Yulmore then? I didn't think about it. Well, you know, we're not really operating at maximum mental capacity this week, and that's fine. I'm assuming it'll be downstairs. Yes! Oh, I'm sick. I'm nice. I can't go out that way. Okay. I probably should have just gone to one of the smaller crystals from the main aetheryte, but I didn't think about it, so... I think we should be able to sprint forever when we're not in combat, personally. You can do it in PvP. Why not in the overworld as well? You've returned. What of the ancients? How do we soothe their rancor? Yeah, I did it. Don't worry. Everything's done. I fixed it. The beast escaped. It was not released to torment us. A terrible creation if it can slip the bonds of the ancients. It is a relief to know that we did not slight the old ones, that it was not our deeds which summoned forth this fiend. I will swing back to the cups and consult my comrades and think on a strategy. Though huge in size, the beast is swift, elusive. My kin would be glad to have your aid in seeking its tracks. Do we have to find the beast? Finless ones do best where there is no water, and the sea has yet to reclaim our home. Come to the ocean floor, land dweller. Come and hunt the beast. Am I actually going to be hunting the beast? Yeah. The beast I'm truly hunting is fucking a full inventory. Okay, I gotta just... Trash! Trash! I'm gonna see if there's anything for us to do in the Ondo Cups. Just to make sure that it's not like, you know. Okay, maybe there is no beast to hunt, because there definitely isn't a quest for us here. So those Eureka clusters, I need to. And then I believe for our next main scenario, we're gonna be in at Journey's Head, and then we'll head to Clusia. Okay, let's do this, and we'll do the twinning later, when I feel like I might need a break from fetch questy things, or like other miscellaneous patch things. Lady Chai's in the parlor. Best not to keep her waiting. I agree. Actually, hang on. This is gonna bug me. I think this, yeah, should be moved down here. Thank you. Driving me crazy where it currently. We could even put it a little bit lower. I could just hide it. That might also be a thought. Or put it behind the webcam. That might also be something we should do. Okay, so let's go to Yulmore. Where we just were. So it would have made a lot more sense to have accepted this first. Whatever. I've got the gil. I can spend the coin. We can teleport needlessly. It's fine. It was the folks at the Crystarian that told me you'd be at Journey's Head. Running around after people's tiring work, I bet. Not here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Bitch, me too. That's a mood. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. She can't be too hard to find. And wouldn't you know it? Wow, and the quest is already done? I really like her husband. Yeah. I think he's fun.
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
And it's voiced. I love it.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
As long as nothing happened to your husband, it's fine.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
That is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
Alright, so shouldn't have expressed my affection towards this NPC. I see. Yeah, alright. Thanks a lot, Square Enix. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, nice, nice.
What? What happened?
Did someone kidnap him?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
Did he run away because he didn't want to be leader?
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well, no one wanted such responsibility.
Uh-huh.
Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
He didn't want it, so he ran away. Okay, that makes more sense. That's very in line with his personality.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
There's a lot of really snide comments I could be making right now, and I need you guys to know that I'm really thinking them.
Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
I knew it. See, he didn't want it, so he left. I called it.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee?
100%, Alfie. You have met him. He's an anxious wife guy. He doesn't actually want responsibility. Like, he misses his wife. That's his whole character. Also, could never be me. I refuse to kill NPCs in Baldur's Gate 3. They're all friends.
Please,
No
Lady
way,
Ty,
that was
dry your
her?
eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
I know exactly which character you're talking about. That was her? No way.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
I think he fucked off, personally, but... These actions are so funny. I don't know, but whatever it is, he won't have fled. Sorry, but I think he's fled. These options are hilarious. Well, I do think, in fact, he fled, but we won't say that. We'll just be like, I don't know, but we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll be very diplomatic about the whole thing. Even though fleeing, I think, is very in line with his character and personality.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. I have notifications paused when we're in voiced cutscenes, but thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you playing? Welcome in, I'm Crow, and we are streaming the second half of patch 5.1 from Shadowbringers for the first time. I'm Sprout. I'm a healer, main. I'm a bunny boy. And I'm an ultimate raider. Welcome in, I'm glad to have you here.
Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find
We'll
him.
track him down. We're gonna find that cat man. Oh yeah, I'm Bunny. I'm Bunny. Doing some gaming and then some Final Fantasy. DJing, hey, let's go. I am. We beat Shadowbringers last week. And it was an exceptional patch. Or expansion, rather. I don't know if it dethrones Heaven's Word for me, but it's going to be a really tight race. I'm waiting to see how the post MSQ quests fan out. They're perfect, Sleevey. They're so perfect. Like, I think... Welcome to the Bunny Boy
Thank
crew!
you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Like, I legitimately feel like the bunnies are the most beautiful you can be. Okay, can I be confrontational? Can I have a hot take real quick? Can I have a hot take? I'm gonna have a hot take. You know what? I'm feeling hot takey. Let's have a hot take. I think if you go into character creation where you use your Fantasia and you're making a bun boy, I think if you select the facial hair option, your game should automatically close. I don't think you should be able to do that. Yeah, I think that's a mistake, and I think I think the game should acknowledge it and tell you no. Like, I saw one out in the wild. I saw a bun boy with facial hair yesterday, and I was just like, oh. Sleepy, that is exactly why I am a Heaven's Word fanatic. Like, I'm married to Amaric, and Estinian is my husband's boyfriend. It's a complex relationship situation that we have. It's not right. It's not correct. It's wrong. It's fundamentally so wrong on a deep level, innately fallacious. It's bad. All right, so we've got to find this cat man. They're untrustworthy. I don't like it. Yeah, like, to each their own. I don't mean to yuck anyone's yum, but some folks just have bad taste. And if you're putting facial hair on your bun boy, you've got bad taste. You should play something else. Does it make him bother with a beard? No, it's not good. It's not good. Makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word. Even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. So, yeah, I have to apologize if anybody came in and they're like, what about my bunny boy with a beard? This is what I stand for. These are my values. 100, yeah, Mustang. Yes. Yes. You're on the right track. Yes, I'm giving you a strong and firm handshake. Someone here will have seen him. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave, or if they have any idea where he might have gone. I will meet with the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. I feel like I need to give people a close-up of my bunny now. Like, you can, how do I, zoom? My bunny. Work, walk, walk, fashion baby. Work it, move, those ears are crazy. Okay, let's try and find this cat man. He's perfect. He's so pretty. Why is there an orange circle? I was like, why am I in an orange circle, but I don't see anybody to talk to? It's because they're off screen. Like, he's everything to me. He's everything to me. I've grinded really, really hectically for this coat also, so I'm showing it off at basically every opportunity. I spoke with him recently. He was in a rather dour mood, concerned about Yulemore's neglect of industry. Lord Valthrie's apparently inexhaustible stores of meal. I forgot about meal. And no great need for money. It's little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. I assured Master Chai the Boutique of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Yulemore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. Your exchange has taught you about the stagnant state of business in Yulemore. The Yulemorean economy is in shambles. Okay, so let's go to the buttress. Everyone here is married to Aymeric? I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We'll do the derelicts first and then the buttress. We're sitting on a fine and plush sofa, man-spreading and shirtless. Honestly, I kind of respect the energy. I recall a man fit in that description, asked to speak with the buggers lately come from right. I have really complicated, I think my Warrior of Light rather has really complicated feelings about Grahatia, and I am going to replay the original Crystal Tower sequence so I can contextualize that. I think Graha... Also, I'm so sorry. I need to shout out everyone who just followed. I had a different window over the activity feed and alerts were off. I didn't realize we just got like 6 new followers. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you. So I have to ask, Gold Roller, what does DJing entail in Final Fantasy XIV? I gotta know. I gotta ask. I need to replay the Crystal Tower sequence to properly contextualize my Warrior of Light's relationship with Grahatia, because as it stands, I think Graha has such visible, obvious, intense, 0 to 100, all gas, no brakes affection for my Warrior of Light. I think my bunny straight up doesn't know how to, like, what to do with that. I think it's, like, so intense and so pure and undiluted that my bunny's just like the light is like light so bright you have to look away from it. I think my bunny doesn't know what to do. So I need to replay those original scenes from our early relationship so I can figure out like where exactly we fit now. Exactly, doesn't fit anything. At the very least, we're really good friends. But like a weird kind of closely intimate relationship. I need to play it. I need to replay it. Most people get into it through the RP community. So I really badly want to learn how to RP in Final Fantasy because I like writing and I like roleplay elsewhere. The thing that's stopping me is like, one, anxiety. It's like, where do I learn how to do this? Like, what is the etiquette? What are the rules? And then like, secondly, I would have to actually name the bunny. I'm not gonna roleplay with people calling me Cronius TTV, right? And I haven't been able to name the bunny. And it's been like 2 expansions and I haven't named the bunny. So that's just a little bit of a roadblock. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts. You can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. Folk here don't want to just survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself something about finding us work. Fair play to him. Not content with having his ear chewed about the derelicts, he asked about other settlements. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was headed for Gate Town when I last saw him. Okay. Your exchange has taught you about the poor living conditions of Calusia's downtrodden. Yeah, I think I might have known that already. God, yeah, so Artemis comes from a deeply personal perspective. We have been playing a D&D campaign for probably 8 months, and my character still doesn't have a last name. And my character's sibling, who plays a core role in my character's backstory, doesn't have a first name. Listen, it's really hard naming people. The party finder for safe work or immersive tavern type. Are people usually like approachable for like beginners? If I'm like, hey, I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing, will people be nice to me? Overwhelmingly, that's been the case in combat, right? If I come into a dungeon and I'm like, hey, first time tanking, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm scared, people are usually very, very, very sweet about the whole thing. But, all right, derelict's time. No, buttress. Buttress is what remains to us. And we should be able to take the shortcut from the Aetheryte up here. So hang on, is that, yeah, okay, I have to point this out. This woman has been falling from the roof of this building the entire expansion, and every time I'm in Yulemoor, I stop by to see if she's been able to, like, hoist herself up yet. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm rooting for her. I wish we could get up there and help her, personally, but she's having a tough time. Girls, let go! You'll land safely! It's not that far of a drop! Wait a minute, is she also wearing the Ishgardian thigh boots? Yes, she is. Good taste. The best foot glamour. There's someone... See, in Ishgard, that's actually more dangerous because half the city is still under construction. Just know that in the RP, a lot of people are their characters to get a bit weird or intense. Yeah, I feel like I should probably like flesh out my backstory a little bit more. Wait a minute. I'm in an orange circle?
Good.
There's more to see here? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. I don't see anybody to talk to here. I think this circle is lying to me. Is there like a quest person hidden in this shack? No? You can do the foundation quest, parts of this. Wait, are you for real? Is it like the Doman reconstruction? Because that might actually get me to level a crafting class. That might be what it takes. Yeah, John, this NPC, she's having a hard time. I think maybe we need to go upstairs. Is it inside? I think that was deliberately misleading. Something amiss. When last I saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, amongst other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Valfrey, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza. Oh yeah, we killed him. Whoopsie. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. A number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blind. You would still be eating sin eaters and mind-controlled and being kind of pieces of shit, actually. So, you know. Move this up here. Anyway, funding permitting, I proposed replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the derelicts and Gatetown. We have a duty to protect not only Yulmore, but the surrounding regions of Clusia as well, and I for one would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for that cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside. Your exchange has taught you about the perilous state of Yulmore's defenses. Alright, well let's go tell Alfino what we found. Son of a bitch. I was gonna take the Aetheryte to him, but he's right outside. Alfino, what'd you find? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue to master several things, as a matter of fact? So I'm glad that you asked, my friend. Boutique of Splendors, willing to work with Master Shai to rebuild businesses. Yulmore's army, willing to hire recruits in the derelicts and Gatetown. Clusian seeking work. China is offering employment? Question mark. Yeah, your exchange tell you this place sucks, actually. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yulmore, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Oh, Banjax, I straight up haven't really even looked at it that much before. It hit me yesterday when I was redoing my glamour that I was like, wait a minute, how's my bunny wearing glasses? Oh, hey! We're doing the Keyfray thing, and we're actually just, like, gluing it to our face. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Yulmore, not the bee. The question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? Perhaps to the Crystarium? Shown great concern not only for Yulmore, but its surrounding settlements. Okay, then maybe he went to Wright? It seems logical that having consulted those within the city walls, he would wish to do the same to those without. I would make, yes. If you would go make inquiries in Wright, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gatetown I leave to you. I knew it. I called it. Where should we meet when we finished? Top rung. Sure. Why not? Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then, but if not, we will be well situated to continue our search. All right. So I'm going to go to Wright, which I have scrolled past. And it's right here. Very easy. I love when I don't really have to, like, work for the quests. Okay, perhaps I spoke. Ha 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 ha! Hidden. Off screen. The name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a dapper-looking mistal gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Wright and Yulmore, or rather, the lack of them. We lost a great many people to their promises of meal and the chance of a lavish life among the free. Valkyrie thought to take even more of us, constricting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Saint Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive. Valkyrie's gone now, and we're curious to see what will become of Yulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend. And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after, and that was that. Okay, I imagine we're gonna be off to Top Rung now. I've got to take this thing out of my Mount Roulette. I can't take it seriously. I've got to remove it. Can't stand the sight of this dinosaur. It's so goofy. I feel like there's another one. I think it was the PvP reward for this patch too. It was pretty tedious and arduous to get, but the way that it moves, like watching it makes me feel motion sick. So I've got to get that out of roulette as well. Why he fly? Why not he fly? He paid a visit to both Wright and Gatetown. Kaishir and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Clusia, the only likely place he has left to go being Amity. Well, there's not really anything there. If we are quick, we may yet catch up with him. Okay. That doesn't explain why he didn't, like, tell his wife he was leaving. Like, yeah, like, he's a wife guy. Why wouldn't he tell his wife? Yeah, the oppressor. The way it, like, wobbles from side to side. There's something about it that I don't like to look at. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna hope this is voice acted. Maybe not. Probably not. Damn, I was close. What do you do? Well, we're following you, good sir. We have been looking all over for you. He's like, why? He doesn't understand. Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word and bade us return to her side. What in blazes are you I left a letter for her. That letter can't help her. She can't read. She could have overlooked it, and when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done. Since we're here, what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? Yeah, that's what I thought. He's like, hey, wait a minute. Let's take this one step at a time, please. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Clusia, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, it would not be right to assume the role of mayor. And you believe said resource? Yeah. Do you think you can find resources here, in this empty village? The people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. There remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is, in itself, proof of your suitability. Not now, Alfie Node. The city needs you, and I am certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you should he require convincing. Who's this man? Don't know what to say. Tell me who this man is. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it into Yulmore, but that dream's gone now. Burst like a bubble or a boil, more like. Outside of repaying Master Alphinote, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days in a daze. But you've been running up and down, trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up Mount Golg, didn't you? How hard could marrying be? Kaishir. Honey. Buddy. My guy. You're going to steal Yulmore to a better future. I know it. And I want to help. Do something that makes a difference. I don't know what that is yet, but I'll work it out on the way, if you let me come with you. You give me entirely too much credit. It gives me heart. Let us press on together. All right. So there was no drama. There was no intrigue. His wife just didn't look at the letter he left. Okay. Try doing a whole Mulan musical scene. Literally! Yulmore needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I am here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Yeah, are you going to tell me about this mystery man you're seeking? Who is he? And are you certain he's here? Rendon is his name. He was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Valthry's father when he was in office. If Renjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Rendon was the left, and between them they kept Yulmore on the road to prosperity. Fat lot of good Renjit ended up doing, though. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. What makes you think he will listen? Good question, Alphinote. Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him? They may be able to shed some light on his reason for rejecting your overtures. Yeah, you started talking to him and he fucked off. I'm not sure he's interested. Perhaps we should start with Tristal. You made a rather favorable impression. I'm certain he would be willing to talk. I presume you are here to ask after Rendon. I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. With Valkyrie gone, Yulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could collapse. I came here seeking Rendon's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Yulmore together. Given how abominably you are mistreated, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. This is a lot of reading. If they're gonna make me keep reading like this, I'm gonna need a dungeon pretty soon. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Yulmore, and I would not see you suffer for Valthry's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Rendon can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles and little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. You desire to right the wrongs of the past, of Yulmore's past. It's quite admirable. But I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. It is. I'm tired of reading. I want to kill now. I can see it in your eyes, in the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go. Be more assertive. Commit to this course and prove to him Yulmore has the resolve to change. Is it? I wondered. I believe he was heading towards Pit 8? What about Pits 1 through 7? If you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. To Pit 8 we shall go. We will not take no for an answer. Okay. I thought the first half was fine, because we were talking about, like, Plague of Verbert and stuff, but now it seems like that's been entirely pushed by the wayside. And I'll be honest with y'all, I don't find an election storyline to be particularly satisfying at this moment in time. To deal with the logistics of cleaning up. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I don't think I remember much of anything about... Would it have been 3.1? The first patch after Heavensward finished? But I was so into Heavensward. I don't know. I didn't mind the Grand Melee.
Well, well, it's you again.
Oh, this one's voice. Thank goodness. The Grand Melee would have been... Was that Stormblood or was that actually Heavensward? It was Heavensward, wasn't it? I remember Aymeric being there, so, like, that was a good patch by my estimation. He sneered at
I see
us.
you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
Oh, he hates us.
I didn't invite them, as it happens, though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's.
I'm not sure how they did this, but there's a quality to Chynuz that is simultaneously sniveling and endearing. And that's a really, really rare combination to have.
They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Forthry's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
And that's me.
Are they now?
I'm not gonna, his pink hair kind of slaps.
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Forthry. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
I mean, you know I can't stay, though, right? Unless...
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vorthri was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorthri's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
Yeah, Catman, got an answer?
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
Any answer will do, though. Okay. You're not gonna say anything?
But this much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. Seemed an easy choice.
Yeah, 17 cups of coffee. First of all, now I really want a cup of coffee. That's the wheels in my head being like, should I make a cup of coffee? Or buy a cup of coffee? Buying coffee costs several dollars, need leave house. But taste better than coffee I make for free at home. Yeah, you've got 17 cups. Share the wealth. I do like it though. Yeah, I do like it. Especially given how contentious and predatory the relationship the Yulmorans, like the relationship was that the Yulmorans had with the other, like societies within the first.
And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded.
And I like that they don't take the route of like, oh, well, you were brainwashed, so you weren't really like this. It's like, no, they were complicit. They were complicit from the beginning, before the brainwashing even started. And then the brainwashing just enabled them to be worse. And I appreciate that they don't take that easy route of like, oh, you're absolved now because of the meal. It's like, nope. You know what? It is an Indulgent Friday. You ordered Culver's? That's not fair. I'm gonna start pitching a tantrum, just like Vow 3 in those final fucking cutscenes, slamming my big baby hands on the floor. It's not fair. Culver's is my favorite fast food. It's not even fair to call it fast food. It's so good. It's my favorite place to get a burger. We don't have them on the West Coast. They are only in the Midwest and also Arizona for some reason. I miss Culver's so much. Maybe I should get in my fucking car and drive 5 hours to a Culver's. That's not the worst idea I've had all week. All things considering. It's so good. So everything. Cheese curds, amazing. Custard, yes. The burgers, fantastic. It's the best. It's the best. Yeah, basically, there are a lot of reasons I wouldn't want to live in Arizona right about now. But the weather is chief among them.
The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us.
Okay, that's fine, Artemis. You can just put your bad opinions on blast. It's cool. Like, that's fine. Yeah, Zithwan's like, I spent a lot of time this week thinking about killing myself, actually. So driving 5 hours for a hamburger is like, that's a marked improvement.
The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthri. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with
Wait,
nearby
he actually has a
settlements,
plan?
re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on.
Oh my god, he actually has a plan.
But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation.
Isn't it nice that fictional characters know that? Tee hee ha ha, ho ho.
Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people.
I feel like he's gonna say no, but he'll say yes in a later quest.
I'd rather like the sound of that.
Oh, just kidding. He's on board. He's in.
But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
Yeah, we gotta make sure you're up to the task.
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Is it Uriange's V? It sounded really familiar, and I couldn't pinpoint how. Yeah, suffice it to say, chat, I'm not super feeling this storyline at the moment. I'll be real with you. Had I known what we were getting into. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing. Meal being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required. Yeah, like real food, not sin eater meat. Yeah, you do need that. A man who hungers is not like to contribute much to society save violence. How do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer and I will consider offering you my key. Yeah! Solve the food shortage. Right now. You have 10 seconds. Time's almost up, Catman. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply and another that of production. Yeah, details. That's a nonsense phrase. That's an empty sentence you just said. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated and their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbors, guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to take up the rebuilding effort. I don't know, cat with a gun kind of slaps, though. We should have Mochi with a gun emote. That'd be hilarious. Think of all that by yourself, did you? It began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago, after speaking with the peoples of Yulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me. All right, congratulations, Catman. You did your job. You haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. What a line. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. Fair point, one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago without a ready supply of the necessary equipment. The people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. I think this guy should be the mayor. He seems much more qualified than we are. As the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise. With a little help, I'm certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. Oh, am I gonna help? I'm gonna help. What do I want? Well, I don't think... Lemon curd sasher tort! A rich cake of indulgent chocolate accented with the perfect amount of tart lemon curd. I want that so bad. I want chocolate and lemon. I want cheesecake. I want stew. I'm taking the money. I don't have the inventory slots for more food. And this is where we are going to be taking our next break. Main scenario question mark. Interesting. Okay, we'll pause here, enjoy the music, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. We're back. I don't think you should work today. I think you should chill. Checking on Mochi. He's still burritoed quite comfortably. Finding good help. China's look of steely determination is only slightly undermined by the knocking of his knees. He's pathetic. It's really compelling. He's pathetic yet earnest. And capable. It's a good combination of qualities. Building Talos from scratch would require time we do not have. I propose to make use of the long-abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Clusia. Explain. They will need to be deactivated. If memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at top rung. Okay. Shadowbringers enthusiasts. Could I get... I love that this area's name is just Scree. That's how I feel. How much longer do you think we'd have to stream to finish this patch? Like 2.5 hours? 3? There's only 3 quests left? Oh, fuck. All right, we're gonna finish this patch then. I had no idea we were so close to the end. We'll probably finish the patch and then do the twinning then. Yeah, I like that idea. The old memory hasn't let me down. I'll have to go through my inventory if we're gonna... This chest contains canisters filled with dashedly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether in a Talos. We'd only get within throwing distance of one and let it fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to you or more. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. I imagine we will probably be joining him. Brendan tasked me with solving this problem. I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove that I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. I don't really want to call it off. But we should call it off if we find out it's not a good plan. So... yeah, we'll go with that option. If it's not working, we'll reassess. It should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. Yeah, we made it to post Shadowbringers! To make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaishir says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beast that could get in the way of my work. I will need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos. Wait, do we get to actually use the spyglass? I actually really like when we get to use those. I think they're really fun. Let's be off to the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point. I always enjoyed these in Stormblood. Keep a lookout for danger. We can move the spyglass, give the signal to sneak with A. Alright, let's go! So I'm assuming I need to wait for this thing to like turn around. Oh, yeah. So how do I move? Do I have to target it? How do I tell you to move, Catman? Oh, I have to target. Okay. Okay. There we go. Easy. I'm sick. I'm cool. Easy game for babies. Oh my god, for a second I thought he threw a rock at it. I was like, I don't think that's the plan. Let's move on to another Talos. I like the point and clicks. Yeah, I think they're fun. It's a nice breakup, I think, between just like fetch quests, running around and talking to people. I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. I like when Makote's ears do the swivel thing. That's one of the things that I miss the most about playing a Catboy. They're so expressive with their tail and their ears, and Viera are much more stoic. But Viera are very pretty, so it's a tough call. I ran the dishwasher the other day. Wow, I didn't even tell him. He's killing it. Now we have all we need to proceed. I thought something bad was gonna happen. Not to my Catman. I love when cats do this. It's my favorite emote in the game. I don't even know if it's like an actual emote you can trigger or if it's just like a reaction they do, but I love it. I can't believe that worked. Is it possible? What's the emote name? I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. Today I bought an emote that just you kneel down exhausted. I like the down for the count animation. I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Uwamor's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. It is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Uwamor. Aren't Centurio seals like a real pain to acquire? Can't you only get them for like hunt stuff? Thank you for your vote of confidence. But the fact remains, I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant you more the benefit of your counsel. We got him. I need to start doing some hunt trains. I need to do Shadowbringer fates. I need gems. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Uwamor's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? We got there. We should probably be getting back soon after you've tinkered with the Talos and all that lady. Oh, that's right! His wife is not having a good time, and now it's night. So he's been gone for like 14 hours. Yeah, I can't imagine she's enjoying herself. Sorry, let's take the elevator.
Right. Right then. Form a line and make for Uwamor.
Man, I'm actually kind of hyped when people see these come through the gates.
What's that noise?
Oh, you know. We got some stuff.
Wicked White! Runaway Talos!
Oh, that's right. They used to be hostile.
Call the guard!
Whoops. Maybe we should have announced that it was okay.
Stay back! All of you!
Can we make that announcement sooner rather than later, please? Come on.
Is that?
It's us. Yeah, that guard must be cracked. Or delusional.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Dearest, I can't.
Oh my god, he's dead!
Oh, oh dear.
I actually really like their relationship. Alfino has to cure him? Has to cast healing magics on him? Holy shit.
Thank you.
Dude just got swift cast resed.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Okay, I actually needed that. That was pretty good.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Man, I wish a big woman would do that to me.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor.
Maybe we say that in words next time instead of leaving notes that can be, you know, missed or lost.
And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Oh, how wonderful!
Is she gonna do it again? You're kidding me.
Dearest, please.
It is. At least we have Alfino on standby. She's shaking him! She's shaking him like a Rottweiler! Like a dog with something in their mouth. She was shaking him. Dude, are you okay? I'm fine. He's wheezing. He's wheezing. Future of Yulmore has never looked bright. They're cute. They're cute. I needed this today, actually. Thank you for finding my husband. I was not expecting your return to be quite so grand. That dear, sweet man, he's going to make the most wonderful mayor. I just know it. Just don't kill him. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Wait, 2 quests left? 2. It was very Hildebrand, but I unironically enjoy the Hildebrand quest, so I'm here for it. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. Yeah, why isn't he? Why isn't he in Shadowbringers? Because he was in every other expansion, and then they brought him back for Endwalker, right? So is there like an actual like logistical reason that they couldn't have forgotten about him, right? Is it because he can't come to the first? Why, like legitimately, why didn't they do Manderville for this one? I feel like we could have, you know, he can't cross the rift, but we can. I feel like we could have found him somewhere on the source. I feel like he could have gotten up to something. No need to fret, I have never felt better. Not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. Where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, the only place large enough would be the Emergent. I will go and spread word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the Derelicts? I think the IRL reason was they just wanted to give it a break. He's in the wrong universe, but there is something I'm not saying. Homie needed a vacation. you shouldn't need a vacation if you're not doing any work. Like, Hildebrand, come on. He goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming he's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end. The dormant at the crown lift will show you up. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm eager. I'm listening. They don't actually expect me to, like, fly in. No, this shit's fun. It's among the most cost-prohibitive content they didn't have. Are you really? Have they ever talked about what about it is so cost-prohibitive? Is his wackiness just that expensive? I was gonna say, it must be the animations then. Yeah. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. We have reserved a place at the front, right this way. I hope nothing bad's gonna happen. Right?
Go on, dear.
He has to cough.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthree's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded.
Got like an eyelash in my eye where it doesn't belong. Yeah.
But today, we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gatetown too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vorthree.
They will in fact need to stop calling it, like, Shitville. They're gonna have to rename it, or at least sink some resources into it. Hang on, I'm tired. I really do want a cup of coffee now. Very dangerous.
You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
That's nice. This is fiction, obviously.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
Okay. Hi, bees. Welcome in. I like your emotes. I like the dude in the background who has just like an open shirt and is just hanging out bare-chested.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizen. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future.
I don't know what coat the Rogadin to the right of us is wearing. It's really nice.
However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved.
It is interesting to see him having come into his own. I wouldn't have thought him capable of like possessing these kinds of leadership qualities earlier in the expansion.
The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward.
It's Tombstone gear. It looks really good on him. I don't remember the Heavensward gear looking that good on me. Yeah, the Crypt
This
Lizard
much
gear.
we owe to
Fire.
ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night.
I kind of want to stick it in my dresser and like wear it sometimes. It looks really nice.
Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
I'm digging this guy with the pink buzz cut. There's the guy with the shirt open! Yeah, we're clapping too. I'm proud of him. Bonnie looks pretty good. So that must be it then. So there's only one quest left. Oh, it's not it. Okay. That was a fine speech. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stir them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. It is but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yulmorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we've chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Ha! Did someone ask for rat emotes from Pup Time and now we get them? That's fantastic. I love that. Pup Time, you rule. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the emergent. It's too big and too far from the people. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern in the parlor. Okay. I much prefer the view from the bar. She loves it. She's into it. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? What is this? It's the shirtless guy! Happened bet? Do you not? Oh, this was the dude on the couch! This was the guy on this man spreading on the couch in the derelicts that we spoke to earlier. That's hilarious. I liked your speech, but there's folks outside these walls that don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow. And more who are counting their crumbs. If you could plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. We've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you for your help. I hope to see you again before long. I didn't think we'd see him again. I don't know what it means exactly, but I know I've got plenty to think. Kaishir is like, what a day! I don't know what happened, but it's making me think. It's like, bless you. There's just wind in your brain. I love it. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on our... Wow, so we're gonna leave? With Master Chai at the helm, if only for the interim, I feel I can bid farewell to Yulmore and return to the source with no regrets? I mean, only if you can get back there, because I'm the only one who can travel. Alfino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better has taken its place, and I reckon I want to be part of it. Hi, Joby. What's going on? How's your Friday been? This is your fave expansion? It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai's been going on about ain't gonna build itself. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. There's no going back now. We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. This is our last quest of the patch. Are you serious? You actually get lore from the crafter quests? I assumed none of it really mattered. Vows of virtue, deeds of cruelty. That makes it sound like something bad's gonna happen! What bad could happen, though? I spent like 4 weeks of non-stop crafting a day when I got... Chad, am I gonna have to become a crafter? To see Kaishir thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. However much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. We should return to the Crystal Tower! Mayhap Becklug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Doing the custom deliveries. What are the custom deliveries? Is there like one crafting class that's better or cooler than the others? Speak with the Crystal... Oh. We're gonna speak with the Crystal Exarch if anything bad happens to the Crystal Exarch. I'm gonna be the 8th Umbral Calamity. I'm creeping. That was a cute girl we just walked by. I did all the role quests. I thought they were fine. I really liked healer and ranged, maybe. I thought tank was okay. I thought melee was not so memorable. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? To say the word yeah. Show me my cat. He's my cat. Show me my cat. In the course of preparing more Orosite, we made a significant discovery. We thought it best to wait for your return before sharing our findings. Congratulations. Glad tidings from Yulmore did precede thy coming. I will see that Thancred and Reen hear of these momentous events, that they too might take joy in that which thou hast helped to bring about. It seems Alize has yet to return. I hope she doesn't overtire herself. Ready to resume our work? I don't know. Haven't I been working enough? Oh, I did that. Yeah. I don't know if I really understood it, but I did it. Hi, Exarch. Hi, Kitty. I missed you. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. How fared you in preparing the White Orosite? Our work did not proceed as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that White Orosite was ill-suited for our purposes. Did you not say that compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the stone can house one of ours with ease? I did. Armed as you are with Becklug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as Orosite doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshly simulacra and the surfeit of aether which compriseth them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. Would someone like to translate Urianger? It would theoretically be possible, thank you, Becklug, to channel your minds into the Orosite instead. But we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Okay, so that's bad. Which is why we've abandoned that plan and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. Hang on, I need to reread something. We are no closer to a solution when we first began. I know what psyche means. That is not what I know! Stop showing! Why is this happening? I'm just trying to read, man! I'm just trying to read! Where's my game? I don't know how this happened! Am I gonna have to fucking close it? I think I'm gonna have to fucking close it. I don't even know where the window is. I don't know how to do this. Why is this? I straight up, like, I don't have a different window. All right, any full screen application. How's that gonna work? It doesn't? Sick. What about a specific window? It thinks this is Final Fantasy now. I don't know why. It just straight up thinks this is Final Fantasy. I think I'm gonna have to close the game. Like, OBS doesn't, like, I select the window and the game is just gone. What if I close it? Okay, there we go. That was really weird. I don't know why that happened, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Okay. We're back. That was awful. I'm just trying to read. Okay. Let me act. I have no idea how it happened. But I need to catch up on the events of this cutscene, so hang on. Now I'm just mad. Okay. That was weird. I'm gonna need to look at that later. Because if that happens again during a more momentous cutscene, it'll be really tough. So, were we to disregard the inviolable link between mind and soul, the link would be weakened in the process of rendering our souls dormant. Thus, the shedding of these fleshly simulacra and the surfeit of aether, which compriseth them, would deprive us of our psyche as well. Okay. So, going in the crystal, bad. Urianger, I really wish we had a translator for you. I love you. But sometimes I cannot make heads or tails of what you are saying. Do some testing to see how it happens. I think I might know. And I think if I click on the border to move it, but I accidentally hover just a little too high and I get the cursor that can actually resize it, I think that switches what it is in OBS. I think that becomes like the dominant window, even if I go away. It's weird. I don't know. That's a weird bug that we found. So we'll work on that later. Bye, Artemis! Okay. It would be possible to channel our mind into the Orside instead, but we would sacrifice our souls to do it. And now we need to find a way to transport mind and soul together. It's a vexing conundrum, one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turn to the transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Une? Exarch, I'm disappointed to relate to you, I do not. That was many hours ago of MSQ. I speak of the royal eye of the Allagan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allagans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allagans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. Interesting. So we can't separate the mind-body connection. Gotcha. He's so pretty. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that we return to the source and inform Cryo and the others of our findings. Okay. So I think we just like turn it in, and then this patch is over. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. I have not yet progressed that quest, but I will. Should we have needed your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Extravagant bow. I love it. Give our regards to Tataru, of course. Always. Alright. I imagine she's just like in Mordona. That's usually where she hangs out. Maybe we double check. Maybe we talk to the others before we leave. I pray the link to their bodies in your world will endure a while longer. Should it fail, our efforts will be for naught. Becklock insists we resume our work forthwith. I grow weary at the thought, what I would not give for a cup of tea and perhaps a vanilla tart. Girl, you're kind of perfect. Yeah, yeah. And it's not even me attempting to resize it. I'm misclicking the border. That's the weirdest part. With the benefit of our combined knowledge and the aid of the first leading authority on soulcraft, we must surely be able to find a solution. Mark my words, Chrominist, we will unlock the secrets of the Allegheny and see the others returned home. You're so tiny. There was a time when I thought these eyes a curse, you know, but for what they have enabled me to do and what they may yet make possible, I see now they are a blessing. That's my mouth. I'm gonna assume, yeah, she's in Mordona. Yay! He is so little. He's so tiny. He's pocket sized. That's why in all of the discussion where they were like, oh, if we think of our companions as our possessions, we can go back to the source like that because everything we own comes with us. And I was like, that's my cat boy. Like, I can bring him back. That is my cat boy. Go nap. Bye, Jovi. Sleep well. I'm back! How did everything go in the first? Don't tell me. Cryo will be here shortly and she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. You can tell us everything the moment she gets here. What do you mean? Upon speaking with Tataru, several cutscenes will play in sequence? It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. It's like, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should take a break. I guess that maybe we have time. We'll start now. Okay. Wait for Kryle's return. No, not yet. I think we'll take a break for... I'm gonna make more tea. Yeah, because there's gonna be cutscenes. I'll be sitting and drinking and watching. Time for this. Hi, Paladin. Thank you so much for subscribing. How are you? We will not wait for Kryle's return. We will take an off-schedule break and come back just in case it's longer than 15 minutes. I'd rather err on the side of caution. So I'm gonna get a snack maybe and some tea, and we'll be back when the music is over to sit for our cutscenes, which we will then probably have to yell about, and then we'll do the twinning. Okay. All right, we'll be back. Thanks for your patience, everybody. I got a snack. I got a tea. Chapstick. Okay. I'm not really sure why they're gonna play multiple cutscenes in succession. That makes me pretty nervous. Actually, it makes me think something bad's gonna happen. Elisa. Speaking of bad things happening, this is a good thing. Hi, Elisa. How are you? How have you been? How's your tattoo feeling? Can we get a shout out for Elisa, please? Hi. You know, over here, it's not great, but we move, as it were. We're about to get several cutscenes in sequence, which makes me think something bad is going to happen. Look at my bunny. Bunny's so pretty. Yeah, you know, hi, Mochi. Oh, I was hoping maybe I'd be able to snatch him, but he like slunk towards the door. I think he was under the blanket for so long he got like hot and kind of stupid. So, okay, several cutscenes, play in sequence. Here we go. Okay. We wait for Kryle's return.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's voiced. Okay, so this is really important.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly.
Well, that's good news.
But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
Also good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Did we really need several cutscenes to play in sequence?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
I love Kryle's voice performer.
Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Perfect. So everything's fine. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a cutscene moment. I was like, is someone gonna burst through that door and have bad news?
Oh, you're back.
Oh my god.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Not at all! It would take way more to slow me down. Hi, Estinian. Your hair is so long! So, Gaius is totally super dead. Ultra dead. Died within milliseconds. I'm glad Estinian got out. He jumped through a window. He came back. Everything's fine and safe. I'm so happy. I haven't seen him since the end of the last expansion! We haven't, like, seen him, like, Warrior of Light seen him. I, as the player, have seen him, obviously. But, like, the Bunny and Estinian have not talked. Yeah, since we fought fake Zeus, Elitizos, on the battlefield and lost.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
Yeah, like, he picked us up. We were unconscious. He brought us to Americ, and then he left again. So it's just like, my boyfriend brought me to my husband and then left. Is it Geralt? I don't think so, but I've not played the Witcher games. I don't remember Riol either.
More complicated how?
Oh.
Where to begin?
Bunny doesn't know. Bunny has no idea. No one knows Xenos is back. Bunny has no idea. Oh my god! Bunny about to learn! Bunny about to understand!
After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar.
Right. That we knew. I
Our
think.
goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvas. Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
And now he's dead too.
What's wrong?
Oh shit, it's affecting Cryo also! Because we both have the echo. They're gonna show it to me? That's ice cold. Xenos looks kind of good with blood on his cheek. I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Yeah, I noticed how Estinian's not jumping in to help either. He knows better. Death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. Damn, he looks so good. Holy fuck. Oh my god! The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. I needed another close-up of his face. I was gonna take a screenshot. Come then. Well, we know nothing bad happens to Estinian. God, he's so fucking strong. He is strong. No way! Was that a Dragoon LB? Because that sure is what it fucking looked like. The simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Shut the fuck up, Xenos. Gaius hates him! Whatever he is. Chromius was barely a match for him. If we stay here much... Oh, that's right, he did beat us. And that wasn't even him. Emperor Ver, your radiance. Are you alright? Nah, he's smoked. He's dead as hell. We may wear out our welcome. So, must even the most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. He can't actually think he's just gonna walk. How can he do that? I'm pretty sure we've only ever seen that animation on an Asian. How can he do that? Just one! A bullet?! I'm kind of starting to like in this game when characters just pull out a gun. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. I can't believe Gaius is... But if he's alive, then where is he? In the coming battle, you will fight as Estinian Wormblood! Are these really the only goon attacks I have? God, I'm sick, I'm cool, I'm nice. Holy fuck! Hey, why does this... Listen, when I goon, I don't look this good. Why does he look so good when he goons? Okay, but I am also the Azure Dragoon. If I have done the Dragoon storyline. So, God, he's cool though. And it's interesting because I don't remember any of the instances for the role quest giving the classes unique abilities, but this is unique, and this is sick as hell. My husband has such good taste in men. Unbelievable. Aymeric, I understand. I get it. Am I gonna need to heal? Yeah, maybe. And it's instant! I just want to look at myself. This is awesome! Okay, we can't sprint though. I don't have any goon dashes? Make ourselves easy work moving together. Okay, then let's split up. Oh no. Do you not make it? We just start jumping! We're so sick! Am I just supposed to run out the front door? It can't be that easy. It was not, in fact, that easy. Okay. You know I did the Halloween event. I turned myself into Aymeric and stared at myself for dozens of minutes. Not that way. This way! Low road. We go down the stairs. Now, I'm concerned that when we split up, Gaius didn't make it out. Because Gaius is not with us in the end. God, we're cool! Well, someone's been busy. Huh? What is this? Volatile prototype Arch Ultima? You give me the Ultima music? Good bar, was that was a guy in there, right? That was a Garlean guy in there. He didn't look like he was doing okay. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your... I didn't know Nidhogg could still do that. I thought all traces of him were fully destroyed at the end of Stormblood. With the eye stuff. There is a dude in there. Now, I've cleared Uwu, so I ain't afraid of this prototype. I don't want Gaius to die, I just fear that he will. We've been afforded an impromptu field test ready. All battle data? I have more stuff now. Okay, Horrid Roar I'm familiar with. Dragon Lance's damage over time. All more. Okay, let's fucking go. I don't have to hit any positionals though, right? I don't think I have positionals. Wow, my dot is only 15 seconds? That's so tough. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, we may be witnessing the return of Dragoonionist because Dragoon is such a sick class. It has to be the coolest melee they have. Loading data sample XIV? Yeah, I bet you're loading data sample 14. Drive back the Garlean soldiers with a horrid where? How am I supposed to get to them? Any roar? Will any roar do? Well, they're dead, so I'm gonna assume I did that correctly. I guess we'll just keep roaring. I bet my jump could also do it. Yeah, they're toast. We got them. I've missed this music so much, actually. I think it's another Santa from Castrum Abania? What could this be? From the 12th? This isn't like a Fordola thing, is it? Angry Salamander? What a name. I'm gonna need to do something about this. I mean, we might as well. I guess we'll be safe. We were not safe. Now, when you fight Ultima the regular way, you can actually ignore all the bits that it spawns. I see that's not the case for this instance. So, I love it. He's zooming. He going fast. He going quick. Hi, Mochi. Mochi, say hi. Hi, honey. Everyone say hi to Mochi. He's my special lad.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah. Why is the camera blurring out his face? He's my good boy. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. I will have us skip it though, since we've seen it before. And since I imagine we probably need to run through all of the other bits. I'm gonna screenshot Xenos with blood on his face. Sorry. I know what I am. And I have an opportunity to do it, so I'm gonna have to. My bad. We can speed through the dialogue, though. Which is at least, like, a bonus. Yes! He's so pretty! For what right is he so pretty? I really wanted to get that smile exactly. But it didn't stop in time. Maybe we'll get another zoom in on his face. I don't think we're gonna. I think he's gonna wipe it away. Man, that sucks! That's so tough! Pander to me, Square Enix! God! We're gonna do it the normal way. Yeah. I'm not gonna scale it down. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna improve. Honestly, I'm just goon maxing. Yeah, I just want more time with this thing. I wish the regular Dragoon combo were just a single button. I get so tired of having to like scroll through all my fucking hotbars and shit. It drives me crazy. But now we know when we see that stuff, we gotta tackle it. I don't know how long they've been up for, because I went for them as soon as I saw them. But we barely got to the second one in time. I love watching these things. I think that dive killed a bunch of dudes. That was actually cool. Everyone's dead, and then we're gonna split up, and now I won't go the wrong way, because I know exactly where to go. almost a part of me that wishes we could explore this area. But it's probably for the best that we can. There's something very, very sweet about Gaia saying stay safe, because I do legitimately think that he means it, too. Alright. Let's try this again. Round 2. Yeah, I hope they explain what that's about. Because it doesn't look great, I'll be honest. Of course Estinian would be able to solo the ultimate weapon. Why am I not surprised? Alright, let's try this again. This time, let's see if I can keep my dot up. Is this the same version of Horrid Roar that I have? Let's see. Yes, okay. Man, it sucks that my dot only lasts 15 seconds. I spent so much time grinding Ooh, I just know all the lyrics to this. That's so tough. Okay, I don't see anything on the field yet that we need to worry about. We are about halfway through. I no longer have the ability to heal myself, which might be a bit of a bummer, because I think I'm taking a bunch of damage over time for some reason. I am! Why am I taking damage over time? Hey, who put a dot on me? Oh, and I don't even have access to, what is it, Bloodbath or anything? Chat, we might be smoked. There's a bunch of these, actually. Okay, thankfully it looks like it's one attack per, and we can jump to them. All right, that could have been worse. I suppose the worst may be yet to come. Double dotted him on accident because I just love the thrill of a backflip. Hey! 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 Did I miss one? I must have missed one. Okay, as long as they're no, they're continuing to spawn. Thank you, Stardiver, for my life. Arch Ultima is unstoppable. Arch Ultima is currently invulnerable. All right, what am I supposed to do about it? Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't know, man. I think my boy's got this. Oh, fuck. I can limit break. Well, I'm hitting the button, but nothing is happening. Hang on. There we go.
Taste my lungs.
I would love to. Oh my god, is that an invitation? So that guy's having a bad time. He did not like the taste of Vestinian's lance. Garland's Narmakana. Now, where are you guys? That's gonna be the question, right? Where's Gaius? I think he's smoked. It's over? Oh,
Are you
looks like she
alright?
doesn't feel well. Bollifa looks so sad when they pout.
Peer into my past, did you?
I did. It was awesome. How am I supposed to just like pretend that I'm cool not being you, actually?
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
Citing boredom? He's so fucking extra. I'm obsessed with him.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
But why? But hey, listen, his artificial Echo seems a lot stronger than my regular Echo, so what's up with that?
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray.
Oh, that's good for us, isn't it? Also, I want to know, like, when Xenos acquired these powers, because I was under the impression coming out of Stormblood that Fordola was, like, the first instance of somebody getting them and not dying. So it's like, Xenos, how long you had these? When did you get them? I might be misremembering. Maybe I should read up on my Fordola lore instead.
Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
Because Xenos' boner for us is the size of the Empire State Building, and he wasn't going to keep something around that could potentially take us out.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
He definitely had them at the end of Stormblood, but I want to know how much of Stormblood did he spend having them? Because I was under the impression that, like... Yeah, I don't know. He certainly seemed far more capable of using them than Fordola did, so I can't tell if he was just a better suited a better candidate for the procedure if he'd had them for a lot longer. I don't know.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces.
Wouldn't this be like a good time to take the Garlean Empire out? No air. No bitches.
Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something.
Interesting.
Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
If anyone else had said that, I'd be like, I don't know. But coming from Estinian, yeah, I'm compelled.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
Oh, it's not mysterious or new. It's just Xenos. Siri from the other room shouts, I don't have an answer for that. You know what, Siri? I don't think the Scions do either, so...
Speaking of which, I'll see that Riel and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
You're not gonna fucking backflip out the window and leave, are you? You gotta stick around for a little while. You're making Tataru
That's
sad.
True, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Estinian, do you need some convincing?
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
What business? I love the way the light looks on their ears.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Alphino, the way Alphino looks up to him is actually really precious. Is that all he has to... He's gonna grunt and shrug? Is he gonna walk away?
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
If I do, will you come rescue me?
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna turn it in, but we won't accept the next one. And then let's do the twinning. They have yet to find a workable solution. Shtola and the others are making progress, and we cannot ask for more than that. That was so sick, man. I've got to be a better gooner. For him, I have to goon better for Estinian. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest a while? I'm sure Becklug can manage without you. They've got enough scions to help them, if you ask me. I'm nervous. No! Meanwhile in Garlemald! So it has to be Gaius then. You would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Who the fuck is Lord Nerva? How about you Nerva these nuts? Oh, he's tough. Alright, he's dead. Before this day is done, victory shall be ours. I guess there's infighting over who assumes the throne now. Yep, okay. That's him. He's still there. He's just watching. Boring. Me scrolling through social media. Do you think I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse? Who is this? It's not a little bit. I can't believe he came back. Cute. Your soul is? Who are you? He can see the color of souls? I thought only Emmett Selk and the Ascians can do that. How is his fake echo so strong? No, that's a white robe, but that's not Elidibus. That's a different robe than the Ascians have. White robed majesty. White robed figure, sorry. Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. This simping's kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's only not cringe when I do it. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac? He's into it. Oh, he's into it? I think we should let Xenos kill Zodiac. We're not done? In Yulmore? In the first? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks and they're looking for like the begrimed townsman. I can't wait till he gets his glow up and he becomes the besoaped townsman. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Ha! We'd best get packing. Yeah, me too. Steady work, board, and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Who dis? Who dis? Hope? Yes. So long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Oh my god. I thought that cutscene we had at the end of Shadowbringers, where like we were in the crowd and then it did the circle pan and then it was his friends and him and he disappeared and we haven't seen him since. I thought he was like reabsorbed or something. Or like he was finally given peace to like pass on fully, or like we did that because of after the like battle stuff, light stuff, dark stuff, like he was gone. Is he like a person now? Wait, no, be so serious. Did he get like an actual body? Is he a person now? We're gonna kiss. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Oh my god! He's back! He's back! Everyone's back! We are so back! Ardbert's back! Xenos is back! I just need us to get Emmett Selk back, and then everyone is back. We are so back. We are so back. It was never over. We are so back. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I thought he was gone. I thought he was gone. He's not gone. He's not gone. Not gone. He's here and we got him. Okay, hang on. I need to reread that last little thing. I want to reread his dialogue. Hope, yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. I love that. And I think that he's talking about, like, the dream that he and I had, although it could just as easily be the one that he had with his friends. And then Xenos had boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing. Like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. And Xenos recognizes the color of that dude's soul, which is crazy to me. And he says, before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost, in want of a new master, a hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey he would seek next. And I thought it was a Litibus, but it's not a Litibus, because it's a different white robe. And the Ascians are very particular about their fashion choices. They don't really change them very often. So I feel like that's not a Litibus. It's a different figure in a white robe. So this is good. This was a good patch. This was a good fucking patch. Y'all, this was sick. This was nice. He's back. He's back. Xenos, he could not just be built that different. I know his dick is big. I know it. Okay. That's where we're gonna leave MSQ. I would like to do the twinning before we end stream. So if anyone in chat would like to do the twinning with me, please meet me in the Crystarium. That's great. I'm going the wrong way. That's crazy. I can't believe he's back. He's so strong. And it's like he wasn't that strong when he was alive, I fear. So what was it about getting yoinked out of his body that made him so much stronger? Because if he could have done that shit when he was alive, he would have done it, you know? So I feel like this is all rather Sunnis. Twinning time! All right, we've got room for another DPS. If somebody else would like to join. Actually, hang on. I might have someone on retainer. Darius is here. I see. Come to the Crystarium. All right. I do, in fact, we got somebody. Who's this cute bunny? Vivid information regarding the inner reaches of the tower. That's right. That's right. So this is us going into the Crystal Tower because there's like monsters afoot and they want to explore it, but they're scared. So now we are going in to clear out the monsters because clearing out monsters in the Crystal Tower is something I have deep personal experience with. Sorry, did she say something about being rendered insensible? The scouts were able to escape with their lives intact. Were rendered insensible. Not to worry. I'm also built different. Gee, Bill, 2 samurai? Your party lets me have 2 samurai? Alright. Hang on, no, I might actually need to turn up my volume. Hang on. Oh, I feel like I've heard this before. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Sorry, I had alerts off while we were in a voiced cutscene. Hey, this fucks. Wait, this is Alexander? Yeah, wait a minute. Alexander, what are you doing in here? Woo! Hi, Cal, welcome in. Is it Omega? I guess I've had a lot more exposure to Alexander than Omega at this point. Sorry, this is not Omega. This is definitely Alexander. I'm pretty sure this is Alexander. And we heal. Nobody dies on my watch. Actually, some of you may die on my watch, but you won't stay dead. You'll be mostly dead. It's a very important distinction. I saw something out of the corner of my eye and I thought it was Mochi. So there is sweat. Man, so this is the inside of the tower? This makes me want to do the Crystal Tower sequence again, just to compare it, like, the visuals to each other. I'm so glad Holy is a gang on too, because I just love using Holy. Alpha Zagnol. What do you think is the over-under on the beasties on the side coming together? Because I think it's probably pretty high. I don't know what that is. I don't think I'm gonna like that. Oh, okay. But we've got my regen bubble down, so we're fine. stagger these. Oh, yay! Oh, I don't like this suddenly. Hey, this is not good. Build 2 stacks. Okay, so this is gonna be the big pounce. Does it matter where we go as long as we're spread apart? I think being spread apart is just the most important thing. Uh-oh. 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 I think I may have dropped my barrier on somebody. What do we think's in the coffer? Things of healing. I'm gonna need to go through my inventory. I'm a good healer. I swear I'm a good healer. It could have been way worse, but it wasn't. What is this? Ironworks data log. Our only hope lies in the Crystal Tower, though it did not yield its secrets easily. Even opening the doors was a monumental undertaking. Without the Founder's data logs and the Noah reports left by the Sons of St. Poinak, we would never have stood a chance of succeeding. But the Noah reports and the Sons of St. Poinak were what I did. Is this a note from them? None of us were prepared for the spectacle that awaited us when we first stepped into the tower. To be surrounded by the marvels of the lost age took our breath away, and there at its center we found him. This is when they got inside. No! Oh my god! So these are notes from when they woke him up. I'm still like kind of processing it, I'm not gonna lie. Cause yeah, I was initially like, oh, Ironworks, is that Sid? But that would have been like 100 years after the fact? More? Look, I'm so perplexed by what I just read, my uptime went down. Stand by the enemies, please break. Oh, interesting. Luckily, like Xenos, I'm also built different. I thought for sure I had that slide pass. Revitalized Reptoid. Alright. Unable to. Okay, well, I already have it. Next boss? Mithridates. That's an interesting name for a boss. Isn't Mithridatism the process by which you expose yourself to poison so as to develop resistance? Come back. Come back. Oh. Just as we thought the pieces were in place, we came to the realization that traversing time and space has its difficulties. It is one thing to possess the technology necessary to enable such a feat, quite another to actually perform it. The interdimensional rift, as it was called in the Founder's data logs, is what I can only describe as infinite chaos. To navigate it would take expertise far beyond our ken. There was, however, once a being capable of exactly that. The one known as Omega? And yet, despite all of the research carried out, the mystery of how it was able to cross the rift remains unsolved. Am I gonna have to replay the Omega raids? The thing I remember most from the Omega raids is Nero Toskeva learning about Kefka and then going, I don't think he was such a bad guy, actually. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, Nero. Whatever you say, pal. We're going to want to avoid the orbs, I think. I feel like orbs are never good. Orbs are always bad for the health. We are destroying this boss, though. I felt like the first one was trickier. Regen faster on better than you. I feel like actually if that explodes into balls, that's really bad. Thought I'd have more time to reposition. See, I was mistaken. Well, I'm cooked because we don't have a red mage. So I'll just head on back. I was right though, I was like, this shouldn't explode on a ball. And as I was moving, it did, and we died, so I had that intuition. Oh, bracelets of aiming. Those I actually super don't need. I read this already, right? I didn't take the shortcut. Uh-oh. I do hate it when that happens. Hey, Helen, how are you? How was your Friday? You know what? We'll take the long way back. Piety material I might actually want. Is there... Yeah, we'll use the long way back as an excuse to go through some of our inventory. I don't know what half this shit is. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I can't eat piety materia that bad. Wait a minute. Haha! We placed in our armory chest. Easy win. Must have recovered from the cold. I'm glad you're feeling better now, though. This is new. I didn't read this one before. Our research into the Emperor's throne is almost complete, as we now understand the methods used to open a doorway to the world of darkness, otherwise known as the 13th. However, this is only the beginning of our plan. Even if we find a way to the first, it is already too late to prevent the 8th Umbral Calamity. For that, we must travel not only to another world, but to another time. Thankfully, the data logs gathered over the years detailing battles with various primals pointed us in the right direction. Okay, yeah. So I'm glad we came back because I didn't see that one. All according to Keikaku. Thanks for reading, everybody. Purposeful death. Yeah. Tactical. Strategic. Informed. I meant to put a regen on the tank, son. I need you to know I almost tried to poison you. Tried to put Dia on you first. We're gonna go all the way to the end. Sure, I have that slide. I love watching a warrior's health bar just makes me so happy. Bunny, why you move like that? Yeah, I guess. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna go through my inventory again. Alright. So there should just be what? One more boss left? What is it? Artificial Enigma, the Tycoon? And there's a treasure coffer. It's a healing ring. And I already have one, and also my inventory's full. Hang on, give me a second, guys. I gotta crunch some other stuff into my armory chest real fast. Hang on, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just put those in there, and we'll put. That's probably trash. Oh, we're just going. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have to do tea. I don't like that I have to say that. I'm not even that into Alexander, but it has the best music. Also, have you seen the badonkadonk on Living Liquid? Why did she jump like that? It's awesome! This dungeon is sick as hell, actually. temporal stasis? No way. You can't. I don't believe you. Make sure to look around the arena. It's kind of hard to look around and heal at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. Are these portals? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. I think I'm fucked. I'm not fucked! I didn't stand in the puddles! I'm gonna assume that maybe the arena will persist after this thing's death. Maybe I can get a better look at it. Is it cool that I'm standing in here? Update. It's not cool. I believe in you, warrior! Woo! Go tank! Go tank! Go tank! Go tank! 3%! This is easy. We got this. I'm not afraid, not even a little bit. I bet he still has home gang. This dungeon ruled. This dungeon really stands out as a super, super cool one. So was the one we did immediately prior to the Dying Gas. Was it just called Amarok? That was also an exceptional dungeon. See, I'm alive! I'm solemn. Bunny's not cheering. Bunny's contemplative. Bunny. Yeah! See, we're all back. We're all here. And I've got room. And I already have that. For a second, I thought you were actually dead, son, and I was gonna try rezzing you. Oh, that's it? Oh, I guess I have to pass on that then. Okay. So what, hang on, how many, like, portals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that one has a thing on it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? I wondered if maybe there would have been 12. Or like, because then it, or like, then it would have been like one for every shard. Yeah, I just making sure I counted right the first time. I thought every portal had one. Every circle had a portal. Maybe I'm wrong. I definitely saw what I thought was the Crystal Tower, and that was really interesting. I can always do the fight again when I'm not streaming, so I can pay better attention. Excellent work. Not only did you reveal the cause of the ethereal fluctuations, you were able to remove the threat entirely. Thanks to you, the researchers have already completed their preliminary observations. Their findings were somewhat surprising. The Crystal Tower appears not to have been created by the Ronkins or any other known civilization. It's Allagan, actually. Its origins are veiled in mystery, much like the Exarch and yourself. Forgive me, it is not the time for idle speculation. We have, however, recovered an artifact, though its purpose is unclear. It may even be purely decorative. Following her? Do I get like an actual cutscene here? Have you ever encountered anything like this? I don't know.
Good.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. What is that? Is that an Omega number pad? Has come to carry out our plan. This will be my last recording. With the tower activated and the temporal displacement apparatus online, all that remains is to throw the switch and pray. I'm sorry, I truly am. I wish there was another way. But you are our best chance of success, our only hope. Your gift will allow you to become one with the tower and survive the journey through time and space. Were our technology as advanced as that of the Allagans, perhaps we could have gone with you. So this is a message to Graha. Alas, it was not to be. But when you are finally reunited, all of the hardship, all of the sacrifice will have been worth it, I'm sure. Just promise me you'll spare a thought for those you leave behind. And we'll be thinking of you too, for as long as this world lasts, though I fear it will not be for much longer. This is Biggs, third of his name, 18th president of Garland Ironworks, signing off. May the 12 be at your side, Grahatia. A person's voice coming from a machine? To be honest, I cannot make head nor tail of it. Do you have any idea what that was about? Yeah. Yeah. Considering your connection to the Exarch, I am not entirely surprised. Though one thing was clear, even to me. The people who left the message were facing a great catastrophe. No, it can't be, because the calamity happened so far after, right? Because they said, like, the calamity hit, and then they spent, like, 100 years trying to study the tower before they could actually get into it. So it definitely is not the Biggs we know. I'm assuming it's, like, several generations of Biggs down the line. They placed their faith in the Crystal Tower in much the same way we have done ever since the Flood of Light. Our prayers for salvation were answered when you and the Exarch returned the night to us and freed us from the terror of the Sin Eaters. I sense that this was all made possible by those people from a time long forgotten. We should do our utmost to learn more of them. And what happened to them in that timeline now that it's been averted? Are they gone? Is it in stasis? Is it erased? Perhaps the researchers will uncover more of these messages. I hope so! In any case, you have performed admirably in service of the Crystarium. We may have need of your strength and guidance in days to come. Until then, fare you well. Oh my god, it's called By the Time You Hear This. Hey, that's so uncool. Hey, what the fuck? That was so mean. Because by the time Graha hears it, it's like, that world will be gone. Oh my god. That was evil. That was so evil. Shadowbringers is a really good game. Okay. I think that's where we should call it for today, everybody. We did a lot more gaming than I expected to, I'll be honest. And, I really needed the distraction, so thank you all for hanging out with me today. We will return tomorrow with Silent Hill 2 Remake. We've met a woman. We're in a hospital. Much love to you too, Arya. Much love. But I'll see you tomorrow. There might be a movie night tomorrow. I don't know. Hey, Skeleton! We doing a movie night tomorrow? Hi, Ren! How are you? I love you. I don't think we'll raid anybody. I'm very hungry, so I think I should probably eat something. Yeah. Yes. We'll just eat. Nothing's really jumping out to me. Lots of people still playing Silent Hill, but I can't raid them. I don't want to be spoiled. All right, so this is Rebel Closet. I'll see you on Discord. I'll see you tomorrow. Silent Hill. Sending so much love to all of you. Things are bad. They're so bad. I won't lie and tell you they're not. But I love you anyway, so I don't know. Together! Okay. I'm gonna heat up some food and kiss Mochi a lot. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.